Wheels falling off, steering, freezing while you're on the highway. There are two safety recalls you'd think would be repaired before a car could ever even be sold.
But the ABC15 investigators went undercover, and tonight they show you dozens of cars and trucks with potentially dangerous problems, unrepaired and ready for sale.
A Pontiac Grand Prix spontaneously catches fire inside a parking garage. Ford Expedition bursts into flames while parked at a Valley home.
I actually thought that the house was going to catch on fire.
And the ABC15 investigators found the same kinds of cars with the same kinds of problems.
Flames came out, so I just slammed the hood down.
Sitting on car lots valley-wide.
This is an accident waiting to happen.
I never thought about it.
They are 5 words Katie now regrets. One morning outside her Santan Valley home,
My neighbors come pounding on the door.
Katie and her 5 kids watched as her 2001 Ford Expedition burned. Neighbors tried to put it out.
We tried to come out through the front door and the smoke was so heavy. The whole front of the car was on fire.
Weeks later, the Expedition still sits in her driveway, a total loss. And Katie thinks she knows the cause. This 2005 safety recall she says she never received, involving the speed control switch, located right where firefighters told her the fire began.
The car can catch on fire spontaneously if it's sitting idle. Unfortunately, some people had major burns, even fatalities.
The ABC15 investigators found another Expedition with the same unrepaired problem as Katie's for sale on a Mesa car lot. And we test drove a different Expedition with the same potentially dangerous issue, unrepaired, off a Phoenix lot. We found several similar cars sold here.
Why are you selling cars that have safety recalls that haven't been repaired?
If we're not notified, there's no way of us knowing.
You could run the VIN number like we did.
And what did you get?
And we got that it had a safety recall. By law, safety recalls on new cars have to be repaired before the car is sold. But that doesn't apply to used cars. So dealers could put a used car with these potentially dangerous safety issues unrepaired right on car lots, and they don't have to tell you about them.
The last thing in your mind is that there's a defect in that relatively new used car that you just bought.
Clarence Ditlow is with the Center for Auto Safety in Washington. He says of the 10 million cars recalled each year, 2 million are on the road with potentially dangerous issues that have not been repaired. Last year, a federal bill would have forced dealers to fix used car recalls. It failed. Ditlow says the law is crucial.
They could cause a crash. They could result in a fire. Your life depends on that vehicle being fixed.
The ABC15 investigators went undercover and found cars valley-wide for sale right now that records show have unrepaired safety issues. In Scottsdale, a Dodge Ram truck, wheel separates, a vehicle crash can occur. In Phoenix, a Mustang with an airbag problem, potential neck injuries. In Glendale, Dodge Caravan, overheating seat element. That parking garage fire involving the Grand Prix happened near Kansas City. But we found at least 3 of the same model cars that have no records the potential defect was repaired for sale right here in the Valley.
It's really buyer beware.
We're very thankful that nobody was hurt.
Katie admits not thinking about a recall, but now warns others of that danger and has replaced those 5 words she said earlier, "I never thought about it," with
In the future, I will.
So, how do you know if your car has a safety recall? Well, it's pretty simple. You can go to recalls.gov, put in the vehicle, the make, model, and the year, and it will tell you the list of recalls for your particular car. Then you can go to a free Carfax site, put in your VIN number, and find out if those issues have actually been repaired on your car. Go to abc15.com/investigators, and I'll take you through this again step by step. I'm Investigator Joe Ducey, ABC15 News.